Hi, this is Amy Schumer.
Amy, how are you?
I'm good. I'm so sorry. I'm like so worthless. I can't believe that I didn't get my wake-up call.
No problem. Is that what you are? You're in a hotel and they just didn't call?
Well, I'm gone now. Yeah, it made me miss my flight, but I got home. I'm back in New York.
That's usually like an epic story. Usually when they call in for an interview and say that they can't find somebody, it's usually like after a hard night of partying and they're out with some
I know. I
rapper.
wish that was it. I didn't drink last night at all. I didn't smoke pot. I did nothing. It's not even like cool. It's just like I should have been awake.
It's okay. I can imagine life's pretty crazy right now. I mean, after the roast, is life changing at all?
No, life is very, very normal. It's so funny. Like last night, I'm like just sitting there. I'm like cold in this hotel room, and it's like gross. And I have a bug bite, and I'm like, it's questionable if it's a bed bug bite. And I'm like, life sucks. And then and I got a direct message from Sheen, and he's like, because he knows I can't make it to the party at his house, but he was like inviting. He's like, I'm going to send a jet for you, and Anthony, he knows Anthony Jeselnik's in New York too. And I was like, is this really happening? But like I'm not at that level. I'm just a comic on the road, so.
Yeah. But so you didn't, Charlie Sheen tells you that he's going to send a jet to pick you up and you decline that?
Can you believe that? I wanted to, but I have to work. I have to go on the road. I've got a lot of shows coming up.
That's like, there's a Zach Galifianakis story like that, I think, where they offered to fly him out to be a part of the Academy Awards or something after doing SNL one of the times, and he said he was busy. That's
so funny. Yeah, that's a little bit of a different level, but you're in Montana, right?
Yes.
I love Montana.
Excellent.
I spent a summer in Bozeman once.
Really? What? Doing what? Just hanging out?
Yeah, my brother is a musician. He was out there for the summer, and I just like hung out, and I just made out with a lot of people.
Yeah, that's what we do.
I was like the belle of the ball just because I shaved my armpits. Everyone was like, "Who's this girl?" I was like, "Oh, thank you."
They can tell you're not from here.
No, but I loved it there. I absolutely love Montana.
That's awesome. You'll have to get up here. Actually, there's a guy that Lucas Seeley is his name. He's a comedian, and he brings a lot of comedians to town. Like this weekend, Kurt Metzger's coming out. But
oh, please, everyone go see Kurt Metzger. I think he's one of the funniest guys working. Seriously, everybody has got to go see Metzger.
That's awesome. Great. Yeah, Lucas is he's big with Louis Anderson, and he brought out Pauly Shore, but he's bringing some decent-sized comedians out this way. So maybe he'll get you on the
Kurt's
tour.
Amazing. Is he going to do your show, or did he already do it?
Yeah, no, he'll do it on Friday.
Oh yeah, he is the funniest.
Yeah,
and one of his best friends' name is Big J.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm going to tell him that.
Big J Okerson. He's a comic in New York.
I didn't know somebody else had my name. I'm going to sue him.
You better. Take him for all he's got. I think he has like a PlayStation.
Yeah, exactly. He's a comedian. So yeah, a PlayStation and a dime bag. That's about it.
That's
usually.
it. That's all you get. Yeah.
So what was it? I mean, did they ask you, is it a cool thing when you get asked to be a part of the roast? I mean, is that like a huge honor?
Yeah, it's like for comedians like being called up to the majors, except you get there and you realize everybody's just like a drug addict. But still. Yeah. It was like, because I submitted to write for the roast. Kurt Metzger wrote for the roast, actually. He wrote some of the best jokes that you're going to see tonight.
Awesome.
But I bet he'll do them eventually. But I submitted to write for it. I love the roast. I always did. Geraldo was absolutely my favorite. And then I made it through a couple rounds. They said, we don't want you to write for it. We want you to be on it. And I was like, well, great. I was so excited. And I just started working really hard to get ready.
Isn't that cool?
It was so exciting.
It totally makes, it can make somebody's career. Like last time we had Whitney Cummings on the show right after she did the last roast, and she was saying, talking about how everything changes, and she had the pilot in the works at the time, and now obviously that's on NBC, and I mean she's got all these things happen. Like, do you think that that's
I'm in
coming?
Development for a couple television shows, and it's sort of like this stuff that was already in the works. It's just really good to do something as high profile as a roast to, sort of prove to these people that you can hold your own and that you're ready to work, I guess.
Well, I think you definitely proved that last night. Did you hear about the edited out jokes, like the Steve-O Great White joke?
I did. What do you think about that?
I think it's fine. I mean, it's over the line, but I mean, that's the whole point of the roast, I thought.
That's the point, yeah. I guess so. Like, part of me is like, I don't know, I thought it was a great joke. As a comedian, I'm like, wow, I'm impressed with people's jokes. But I get it if something happened that recently. But I've got a joke that was definitely a too soon, but that's what it's all about. Like, after every joke, it should be like too soon. But I also didn't have like a family member that passed away during that concert. So, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think that they're just trying to protect themselves. But I do think the wording of it was a good joke.
Yeah, definitely. I agree. Is it hard to do... stand-up obviously is rough, but, you do bits about fat people and weird... and you go into a group and it's kind of generic. Like, is it hard doing comedy that's so pointed and, like, directed at people that are in a room like that?
I feel like I've been in training for it my whole life. I work... Every night I'm in New York, I work at the Comedy Cellar, this club, and it's all the best comics working today. It's Attell, it's Jim Norton, whenever, Chris Rock or Louis C.K. are around, they do it. And so we're all at this table upstairs and just kind of trashing each other, all the time. Nothing's off limits up there. So I feel like I was not nervous. Like my heart rate wasn't even raised. And it's not because I didn't care. I cared so much, but it's just, we do this every night. Like, we trash each other. Comedians just sit around and are mean and just make fun of each other. It's a way of being endearing. So
yeah.
It was not hard at all. It was, Mike Tyson. I'm looking at Mike Tyson and making fun of him, and he heckles me. I know they showed a clip of it in a commercial, but it's Mike Tyson heckling me. And, but it's Mike Tyson, so who knows what he's saying.
Yeah.
So I said, is his interpreter here?
You joke about your sexuality a lot. If you had the opportunity, you talked about Charlie Sheen flying you out on his jet. Like, if he wanted to make you one of the goddesses, would you honestly do that, or are you too busy?
I have a boyfriend, but I would totally have sex with Charlie Sheen.
Yeah, you've got a boyfriend, but your boyfriend's not Charlie Sheen.
That's true. No, I love the guy I'm with, and he's the only person I want to have sex with right now. But if he broke up with me today, I would do everything in my power to have sex with Charlie Sheen. That sounds awesome.
Yeah, exactly. I'm with you on that.
Seriously.
I want to know what your boyfriend's like. Is he like an outgoing guy too, or is it like an opposites attract thing?
He's very outgoing. He's so outgoing that he's also a comedian on the roast. My boyfriend's Anthony Jeselnik.
Really? That's your boyfriend?
Yeah.
I love Anthony. That's
Isn't
so
he great?
Cool. I'm so excited. I had no idea that you guys were together.
Oh, yeah, we've been together for 2 years.
You need to make a baby soon.
Oh, my God, I don't know. I think something must be wrong with me. I can't believe I've never gotten pregnant. But no, I don't. The only ring I'm interested in is the Nuva ring. Trust me.
Yeah. Well, it's been great talking to you, Amy Schumer. You did an awesome job last night on the Charlie Sheen roast. You were hilarious, and I think big things are happening for you.
Oh, I hope so.
All right, Amy. Thanks so much for taking the time for us this morning. Go back to bed. Get some sleep or something.
Thanks, man.
The Big J Show. Weekday mornings from 6 till 10 on Billings' #1 hit music station, Hot 101.9.